Hello, one and all. Welcome back to more RWBY discussions. I am the Max of your trades. With me, as always, is
Your only mate, aka the Britman.
It's true, he is. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Volume 7, Episode 4, Pomp and Circumstance, an episode where some things happen.
That's it. That's the episode. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
That's pretty much all I've got. Anything you wanted to bring up, discuss, whatchamacallits, before we just start talking about the episode proper?
Nothing I can immediately think of.
Then we're gonna just watch the thing. So this episode starts and there are cars and they're driving and it's crazy. What does it mean? What does it mean?
The plot is progressing.
That's true. Also, there's also a floaty thing. That's fun.
Yep. Well, it's arriving to the launch site, which is where the mine is.
Yeah. Also, lamb faunus.
Yeah.
Because apparently, robo-armed bear faunus girl wasn't enough.
We need more background waifus.
Apparently, I do like how her lamb ears are like have like little bells. It's very cute. Anyway, so everybody leaves the mines. It's first everything is stoic, but then it turns out that we've got some intense fanboying going on in the background.
Yep.
I mean, you're saying it because I'm using it as the thumbnail for the video, but good lord, this is adorable and silly looking. They're just so happy.
It's expressions like this that I love.
That's true. I haven't seen John this excited about something in a long time. It's nice to see him actually, like, happy about anything.
Yeah. It's nice to see any of them happy.
That's true. It's been a lot of doom and gloom.
Yeah.
And then there's Dog Man. He's all like, I'm great. And everyone's all like, shut up, Dog Man. You're the worst here.
Yeah, pretty much. It seems like
I've got no flaws. It's like, well, you're dumb as a bag of rocks. It's like, oh. And then he gets sad because he's like, yeah, I guess I am.
Oh, and his tail goes down.
Yep, just like the real doggo do.
That's sad.
Also, Nora has a new target for her fanisms. Do you need a new best friend?
Together we could be Thunder Thighs.
It's very silly. And I don't remember Demhip's real name, but she seems very confused by it.
Harriet.
Harriet! There you go. Oh, right, and the other girl was, big girl was Elm.
Yep, I've been getting good at remembering their names.
I'm slightly better. I know that the dog is named Marrow. I know that.
Yep. And stretchy arm guy is Vine.
Okay. I just have to try to remember. The only one that's weird is Harriet. I don't understand, like, elm, tree, rooted to the ground, vine, stretchy arms, clover, luck, marrow, dog. I get all that, but what's Harriet?
I want to say she's meant to be fast, like the hare in that story of, like, the hare and the tortoise.
I guess, but that seems like a bit of a long walk to get to that conclusion.
But then why isn't she a rabbit faunus?
Exactly. See, if that were the case, then yeah, she'd probably have some sort, at least a tail, a rabbit tail. Appealing to a entirely separate subsect of people watching the show. But that's besides the point.
Anyway,
RWBY goes up to this Harriet and is all like, "Hey, friendship is great, ain't it?" And then she's all like, "Nah." Friendship is for nerds.
Even Elma's like that, while Nora's still in that pose in the background.
Yeah, Ren takes her away, like a cardboard cutout.
I know.
Very cute. Like,
honestly, with how he does it, it feels like, oh, I gotta do this again.
No, I know, it's definitely not the first time.
Nope.
Anyway, so the rest of Team RWBY's all like, whoa, hang on, you guys don't even give a damn? And it's like, we work together, it's, co-workers, but like, other than that, meh, we're kind of like Penn and Teller.
I feel like I just noticed a tiny little detail.
What's that?
I'm just gonna play the scene back.
I'm gonna need a timestamp if you want me to see it too.
3 minutes 28. It's when Team RWBY are on screen.
3:28. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just Blake's ears twitching.
Well, yeah, her ears do that. She's a cat.
I know. I like those details.
Oh. Well, then you'll like the next detail immediately after that, where after Harriet's all like, friendships for nerds, she has sad kitty ears.
Oh, she does.
She has the saddest kitty ears, but it's like, but I like friendship.
I gotta give massive props to RWBY for making Blake's ears so expressive.
Oh yeah, no. If nothing else, getting rid of the bow was good for that, because those ears really do help a lot, because she doesn't have a lot of expression on her face, but she can't really hide the ears from doing things. Interestingly enough, all of Team RWBY have varying degrees of, well, that's disappointing to learn. Except Weiss. She seems more like, huh, well, their loss. Just kind of staring at them like, huh, that's weird.
It's like, how can they not be friends?
How can you be a team and not be friends? Do they not understand how anime works?
Yeah, it's like, if you're a team and you're friends, you will win.
Indeed. So now RWBY is very worried that, I guess their friendships will dissolve at some point, which at this
They won't.
Well, obviously, but at the same time, it's like, RWBY, come on. At this point, I don't think that's gonna happen. You guys have pretty much gone through the worst of it that you can go through, and you're still together. You literally broke up and put yourself back together, so I'm pretty sure you guys are good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless, she starts to try to maybe overcompensate for the friendship thing, and everyone's all like, man, we tired.
And Blake has, well, it's just like, let's just go to bed, I'm tired.
Well, yeah, because you're a cat. Anyway.
Hey, I can get behind that.
I know, that's true.
Where should we go next? How about our beds?
I am asleep. I am nap cat. Yes. Anyway, another one of those weird team leaders only. Nyah. We've got things to discuss. And that's pretty great. And they're like, hey, you know, Forrest is dead. I think that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah, that is his name.
Good for him. He's
Wow.
Dead. He's dead now. He was 5'9". So. And he was standing next to other characters, so I don't know. If we don't have official heights, we can probably scale them to this guy now.
Probably.
And he's more useful in death than he was in life.
Sad, but true.
Sad, but true. Regardless, so apparently...
So Meryl was doing stuff in the background.
Yeah, so we've got some political intrigue stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to say anything about that, because I already talk a lot.
So basically, Forrest isn't the first person that they found dead. And the thing that links all of these people is that they're all working for Robin Hill, who is opposing Jacques Schnee or Ironwood, like, whatever, in an upcoming election. So the fact that all her loyal followers are dropping dead, it does not look good. And of course, it's going to make people think, like, oh, like, Ironwood. Jeez, English.
It's okay. We know it's your third language.
Ironwood is behind it. But no, it's just Tyrion trying to cause a stir.
And it's working!
Apparently.
Luckily, Ironwood doesn't really care about public perception, but at the same time, he does care about, you know, riots and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he's got bigger things to worry about, but...
That is true. That is true.
Still gotta do something about it.
And then John gets sassy, but then realizes, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't be sassy.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, Sean, is that really the time to say it?
Clearly not. I mean, he's not wrong. The embargo is making things way worse.
Yeah, I know he's not wrong. It's
but
just
still, yeah, no, you know, time and place.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then bad news. The High Lord of Assholes, the demonic Lorax himself, Weiss's dad, shows up.
Yep.
And he starts doing his whole thing. Weiss not super happy about this. Interestingly enough, only person to like as soon as her dad shows up, it's Blake who's like, uh-oh.
I've just noticed that as well.
It's like RWBY didn't look over, no one else. It was mainly just like, oh wait, Weiss, man, you gonna be okay? And that plays into something we'll see in a little bit.
Yep.
Anyway, Weiss's dad is very angry about all of the things because he is a very angry and sad little man who has very little going on in his life.
Aside from all the money.
Indeed. Yeah, but other than that. Also, he spots Weiss, and conflict arises.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Ultimately, Weiss's dad says a bunch of crap. Weiss just says, you know what? Okay, maybe shut your stupid face. I don't care. I just don't care.
I do love her stance when she's telling him off, like, hand on her hip and everything.
Well, no, she's Queen Sass. That's how she be.
Yeah, go Weiss.
And Weiss's dad basically pulls out pretty much all of the manipulation shortcuts one could probably think of. It's like, oh, this is actually your fault. She's like trying to guilt her for choosing what she did. Luckily, Weiss really isn't having it. The only real exception is that she kind of regrets leaving her mom behind, but other than that, it was still a good call.
Yeah, and can I just say, abusive guy using other family members to guilt trip one of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why does this sound familiar, and why do I have a sudden urge to punch Jock through his stupid face?
Why didn't you have that before? Anyway,
I did, but more so now.
Yeah. He almost sort of is able to guilt Weiss enough, but, Weiss has backup now, so that's handy-dandy.
Yeah. Someone grabs her hand, and it is Blake.
It is Blake who gives the hand hold. It's like, yo, don't worry about it. Yang's being supportive, too, in her own way.
And then Ruby does, too.
Yeah, because that's how the RWBY do. So it's all is good. And he's all like, oh, I see. You gave up your family for these people. It's like, nah, these aren't friends. It's family. You've been disowned, nerd. It's very nice. I didn't realize this. That's kind of hilarious. Oh my god, it's hilarious as it is adorable. Look, as Weiss says with her line, he's like, no, not friends. Ruby immediately actually gets like, wait, what, we're not?
Oh, yeah! Oh.
And then she says family, and then Ruby's immediately very happy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I never noticed that. That's really cute. For a brief moment, she was so sad. I was like, wait, what?
I missed that!
How are we not friends? That's so weird. What?
Okay, the amount of attention to detail Ruby puts in.
Yeah.
It's like, I will never get over it.
Oh yeah, no, facial animation, more so than anything, I think, has gotten the most improvement over time.
Mm-hmm.
And I deeply appreciate that. See that? Weiss almost breaking down, but it's okay. She has friends, and all's good.
Yeah.
Also, Weiss showing her ability to be more strong-willed than her sister is, apparently, because Winter was waiting in the shadows specifically for her dad to leave before she came in.
Pretty much. And just that disgust look on her face. It's like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, no, I didn't miss anyone. Then suddenly Penny!
I know. And also, have you paused the clip when Team RWBY jumped back?
Yeah, I did. Well, basically, they jump back and land on their butts. Winter.
No, but I mean,
Winter strikes a combat stance.
I mean, look specifically at Blake.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What happened? Oh, I just paused it. Oh my god!
I just noticed Weiss and Yang are upside down.
How did that even happen? They didn't jump. That's pure knockback.
And Blake has the stance of
She has a stance of a scared cat. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. That is so blink and you miss it. Yang is basically free falling. Weiss is upside down and crunched into a ball. And yeah, Blake is literally doing the thing that cats do when they get scared. That is hilarious. I love it.
And Penny's little congratulations!
Because apparently that she can project holograms, I guess?
Apparently, I could see that being useful for stuff.
I also could. Anyways, Penny's like, oh, did you not hear? Apparently not.
Did I start too early?
A little bit. John and Nora find this hilarious.
I wouldn't you if you were there.
I mean, slightly. So, bada bing, bada boom. Everyone's official hunters and huntresses now.
Yay!
Take that, teams. Coffee, Sun, and Indigo, and any other team I can't remember the name of. Funky.
Yeah, are you guys official huntsmen and huntresses yet? No.
Because once everything went to hell and back, you decided to just stay all normal like. You didn't do nothing special. And now
you went to off-screen land or had a book.
Yeah, but they didn't become official hunters and huntresses in that book, did they? I didn't read it.
I haven't finished it, still.
Well, then I guess we'll never know for sure, but that's still a step above Team Funky.
Yep. We only saw 2 of them.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Not much.
And humorously, the bulk of the cast forgot that was ever a thing that they were trying to accomplish.
As did I.
Yeah, well, that's because you are a weird man.
Well, because we got wrapped up in all this Salem stuff, and I wasn't really thinking, oh, they still gotta graduate school.
Gotcha. Hey, do you know if... No, Ruby definitely doesn't wear heels. Do you have any idea how much height her shoes give her?
I don't know, but she's still shorter than Weiss.
Yeah,
Wait,
I know she's shorter than Weiss, but Weiss is wearing heels.
I think there has been a size chart with the new outfits posted.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly.
Well, whatever. I choose to believe Weiss is taller. You can't stop me.
No, the height difference goes Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Yang.
Well, yeah. Ruby is a tiny.
She's taller than Nora, though.
She's still a tiny. Just because there's someone shorter doesn't make you not a tiny.
What does that make Nora, though? A tiny?
Yeah. And then that would make Neo a munchkin.
So we got a tiny, and a munchkin.
Yes. These are the official things. So, and then there is cake, and that's pretty great.
Yay, cake!
That's
unless
entirely.
you go cake.
I feel like Penny just did that to show off. Also, what is this cake made of? It's green on the inside.
It also looks like it has a chocolate layer to it.
Yeah.
It's probably just green. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm seeing the inside. Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, no, there's green on the inside. What food is green on the inside, other than some sort of nasty veggie?
It's probably just coloring.
Yeah, probably. Regardless.
Yeah. I love the stack Nora has, though.
Yeah, that's physics defying. That ain't how that works.
Yeah, and we didn't even bring it up, how she was all... hang on. How she was all... I could eat so many before Ren finishes one. Who says I can't?
No one said that you can't.
Yeah, Nora, we believe you. We all think you can do that.
And then Yang plays a tricky prank on Penny.
Yep.
Blop. Just pops right off.
A similar prank that she played on Nora.
Yeah, which explains why Nora jumps in and starts laughing about it.
Yep. And Penny joins in.
It's very cute. Then random selfie, all is well.
Didn't you message about something in this scene?
Yeah, I suppose I did. Apparently, we don't like to talk about, audience interpretations of things very often because it's usually wildly out of proportion and whatnot. But basically, people are calling that forced Bumblebee representation somehow. I don't really understand how. Okay,
so a selfie is forced romance, not, I don't know, out of nowhere makeout or intimate handhold, like just not stuff like that. A selfie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, like honestly, I hear stuff like that and I'm just like,
sorry, my hand isn't nearly big enough to invoke a facepalm to bloody show how stupid this is. I need oh, there we go. Okay, right in the forehead.
Yeah, I can pretty much see where you're coming from with that. People be weird, man. People be weird.
Pretty much.
Anyway, I just think it was cute, and Blake had an extraordinarily awkward smile, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was cute.
She's like, oh,
Also,
I don't know what it... Well, no, why are you doing this? Don't do this. Also, it's a meme now, I guess.
It's a great meme. I like it. Just
Anyway.
put them anywhere. Although, funny enough, everywhere they go, Blake has cake.
Well, I mean, Blake likes cake.
And despite all this cake, she doesn't put on a pound.
She does.
Like, damn, girl, you got the best metabolism ever.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, let the kitty eat. She wants to be chunk.
Also, there is something I have seen fans talk about with that moment I think is funny.
What's that?
Well, on Blake's back, there's like a magnet so that it can hold Gamble's shroud.
Oh, so basically Yang's arm would get stuck.
Yeah, it's just like, the thought of that is funny to me.
That is pretty funny.
It's like, okay, yeah, we took the selfie, can you let go now?
No,
my
I
arms.
cannot. I think we both know that I can't. But that's also assuming that Yang's arm... they must have some way of, like, unmagnetizing that kind of metal or something, because
Or it's just
prosthetic limbs that are affected by magnets would be a hell of a design flaw, wouldn't it?
yeah, so it's not a magnetic thing.
I mean, even way back when, like, Pyrrha and Penny had that fight, you know, quote-unquote fight, Penny herself wasn't affected by the magnets.
Well, she has had magnets stuck to her,
That is true.
but she had to hide with a hat.
She had to wear a hat. You're right. That is weird. What's... Get it together, Rooster Teeth. This is immersion breaking. This is the thing I'm mad about. Anyway.
Everyone's mad about something.
Yeah, I know. Well, they can just shut their faces. Ruby and Crow are talking.
Yeah, and I like this talk that they have.
It is. It's like, man, I'm trying to do what's right, but I don't have the slightest idea if what's right is also what is the correct thing. I don't know anymore.
So, have you ever had that?
I'm pretty sure everybody on the planet has. I mean, at least the people who are genuinely good people. Ruby is a genuine good people.
Yeah. Also, Crow brings up the difference between Ruby and Osmond.
That's true. That's true. Osmond did keep pretty much everything to himself.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ruby's seeing if she can trust people with this information first.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just tactical.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I'd say she's doing better. But then Ruby
that-
asks the important question: what the hell would Summer do?
Yep, and we get some more details on her.
Which is nice. Turns out that she and Ruby were very, very similar.
I mean, I'd imagine.
I know, but still, it's funny and it's cute.
It's still lovely to hear.
It is.
Yeah. And Crow ends it with a little joke that's saying she was also a bit of a brat.
Yeah, but brats are good.
But I like brats.
Yay! It's funny because it's cute and it's happy and nice.
Oh god, if you only saw that interaction that she has with Ragnar in Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, brat, talking to me? Yeah, do you see any other brats around here? I am not a brat! Take it back! Take it back!
Well, I think it's different depending on whether or not it's coming from a beloved family member or just some random
I know.
I feel like that's the difference. But anyway, that was
I know,
pretty cute. And now they can go on official hunter people missions. And Ruby goes through a brief montage, and it's both adorable and funny.
She also shakes Penny a whole bunch.
Yes, she does.
Shake the penny.
Shake the penny like a can of soda. Penny's reaction to it is very funny, too.
I know. Oh, we didn't even bring this up, how Ruby puts her cloak on and is like, do I get to go undercover?
I know, that is adorable, but unfortunately, Ruby will never get to do that, because she's not that good of an actor.
Plus, Ruby, I think a red hood and cloak kind of stands out.
Slightly. Anyway, the
Yeah,
ace...
I'm seeing Penny's expression.
Yeah, it's like, hi! I don't know why you did that, but I feel included.
Yay!
And then once again, Marrow says a thing, but everyone says, Marrow, shut your stupid face.
That's pretty much his lot in life, I'm
And that's
guessing.
pretty great. So, they've been at Huntsman's for 57 minutes.
Yep.
But they already want to go on missions, because that's kind of what their thing is. They want to help people, dang it.
Exactly.
So,
It's like-
they're like, hey, here's a bunch of missions. And then John gets to be a crossing guard.
Yep, and I have seen people bring this little thing up. Do you remember the thing with the voice actors? 3 things they're excited for?
Yeah.
Miles said more thirsty mums.
Yeah.
What if that's what this is?
John being a crossing guard?
Well,
What does that have to do with anything? I'm very confused. What?
Marrow mentioned the parents of the kids.
Oh, that's possible.
the
Sorry,
sport.
sorry. The video has to be muted for me, so I can't actually hear dialogue.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember what Marrow actually said. But seriously, why are people so mean to John?
I don't know. Wait, who is this Sean? I thought his name was Jim.
That is also not nice, and then everyone laughs at him.
I'm sorry.
Because his life is a never-ending cycle of sadness.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then Elms will, hey, I got a way more exciting one. Here's Grim that's in the sewer. Who wants to kill it?
Who wants to go into the sewer? And then the last scene we get is Weiss's stupid dad, who's being stupid. But then Watch shows up and he's all like, I want to murder people, and Jacques' dad's all, and Weiss's dad's all like, hell yeah, I do. And that's basically the end of it.
Well, we got a little bit of detail on Watts that he's believed to be dead.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, and I actually heard this little fan theory on Watts, like, who he could be. The theory was, what if he was Jacques' brother?
I don't see that being possible.
I mean,
they do have mustaches, I'll give them that.
Yeah, plus with his name being Arthur Watts, and, well, then again, we don't know what Jacques' last name was before he married into the Schnee family.
Oh yeah, you're right, actually. He did take their name. I forgot about that. You're right. Huh.
It's entirely possible.
I suppose it's feasible. Also, something you pointed out that I didn't know beforehand was that the photo of Weiss that was in this study has been flipped backwards so that he doesn't have to look at it.
Well, technically, I didn't point it out. Someone on Twitter did.
You pointed it out to me.
That is true.
That's enough. Anyway, things are probably going to get significantly worse.
Yeah, because Weiss's dad is awful.
He is an awful person, and he's down for a little contracted murdering. He's down.
Yeah, as long as it gets him more money.
I want the money.
Give me money.
And that's basically the episode, and it was pretty swell.
Yeah.
Sure, I mean, you know, people will constantly whine, there was no action in this scene. Like, yeah, no freaking duh.
Yeah, do you want this show to be all action, no plot?
You don't want to ask that, because you're not going to like the answer.
Good point.
Here's a question I actually have to ask.
What at?
Okay, so in Weiss's dad's study, there's like this big, like, painting behind his chair.
No.
Who dat?
I'm pretty sure that's of him.
Really?
Before his hair turned grey.
Oh. I just figured his hair was just white.
No, I'm basing that off of because it looks like the same suit he's wearing now.
I guess so, but it's like, I just kind of assumed, because I mean, white is apparently a natural hair color in this universe.
I mean, it's either him when he was younger, or it's Weiss's grandfather. But no,
that seems unlikely. Definitely not in his study.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Weiss's
Jacques'
dad definitely does not believe in Santa Claus.
His hair is similar to what's his color, though.
Weren't you the one telling me off screen to not subscribe to conspiracy theories?
I'm just saying I noticed that, and I was like, huh. Maybe, who knows?
Who knows? That being said, I guess maybe the next episode will be... I don't know. I'm hoping for a bit of a mission montage, if I'm being honest.
Oh, we're absolutely getting that.
I want to see I want to see a montage of just a bunch of random combinations of characters doing a bunch of random combination of nonsense. And I want that. I need that in my life.
I feel like we're absolutely getting that, but
We better. I don't want to have to kung fu fight a fool. I'll do it. I'm crazy.
I'm intrigued to see what everyone else does, though.
Yeah, that is true.
I feel a little bad for whoever's going in the sewer, though. Because that grows.
Hopefully hopefully nobody with a skirt or dress. Because that would get stanky.
Any of them would get stanky.
Yeah, I know. Team Ninjas. It'll be Blake and Ren. Ninja team.
I mean, maybe. They haven't really interacted that much.
Yeah, well, Blake doesn't interact with a lot of characters other than Yang.
Unless they're blonde or another thing, then not really.
Yeah. So, you know what? This is a good opportunity. Come out of that shell, you big nerd.
Yeah, do it.
Do it, you nerd. Do it! Anyway. I don't think this will happen, but here's an interesting thing.
What that?
Somebody theorized that, I don't know, if we do see Jean on his, like, escorting children mission, basically.
Oh! Wait,
Like,
what were you saying?
Like, what if someone attacks?
Ah.
That would be interesting.
Be messed up, because someone would be targeting a bunch of kids.
So, you know. An average Thursday for Tyrion.
Oh, God.
Just saying, man. It's possible.
That's going to be rough. And I also realized a little something with Tyrion wandering around.
What's that?
Oscar, Weiss, Blake, and Yang have never met Tyrion, so they have no idea who he is.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, surely, I mean, maybe they didn't give a visual description, but at the same time, I mean, I imagine they probably at least told them that that's a thing that happened.
possibly, but then again...
They talked about the Nukavi.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, I mean, like, oh, by the way, haha, some scorpion dude tried to kill us. Crow almost died. Like, I feel like that's something worth bringing up.
Yeah, probably. So, I don't know, it was just something I thought of.
Oh, no, absolutely. It's something worth thinking about.
Especially with this season being like, who do we trust?
Nobody and everybody.
Apparently, because that's how things work.
Trust Team RWBY and Penny. Except when Penny gets hacked, because that's gonna happen.
I'm scared of that happening.
And then she will explode. There will be nothing left to bring back. You thought she was alive again. Haha!
Actually, you say that? She may or may not have a self-destruct feature.
Why on earth would you have that?
Well, okay, take this with a grain of salt, because it was brought up in one of the manga anthologies.
That's like the most non-canon canon that's ever non-canon.
She joked about it, and then RWBY was saying, "You don't actually have that, do you?" To which she says, "No, of course not," and then hiccups.
Of course. Well, that's a problem. Anyway, I mean, if the crew behind the show wanted to be extra super duper ultra cruel, like, hey, look, Penny's back. Oh, look, Penny exploded, and now she literally can't be brought back.
That'd be heartbreaking.
I'm just saying, that sounds like something they would think of doing. Regardless, I liked the episode.
Me too.
Anything else to talk about?
Not a whole lot that's related, really.
Well, then there you go, I suppose.
Unless
Oh.
you want to bring this up on camera.
I don't know what.
So, for those who, for some reason, don't know, I'm sure you must if you watch Max's channel.
Yeah, hello.
This British guy over here sent him something. And now, he's all, hey, I'ma send you something. I have no clue what the thing is,
Oh, that. Yeah.
but it is a thing that's on its way.
Yeah, and you're gonna make a video opening it.
Yep.
And it's gonna be great. If I remember correctly... Let's see...
Didn't you say it
It should arrive to you somewhere between December 6th and 13th.
I thought it was 18th. I was half right.
Almost. You were close, but not quite. So it should be arriving sometime in 2 weeks. Because it's traveling from a very far off land. Very frustrating. Wish it would have gotten to you sooner. But it's technically a Christmas gift, so the fact that it's getting to you somewhere in mid-December works out pretty well.
It does.
So we'll make sure to show that off at some point.
Yep.
And
I'm just hoping that the stuff I ordered from the Rooster Teeth store finally gets here soon, because it's still in America for about a whole week.
That is unfortunate.
Because I don't want to have something arrive, be like, oh, it's the Rooster Teeth stuff. Wait, I didn't order this. Oh, this is the thing Max sent me. Oh, no.
Don't worry. You'll be fine, trust me. Don't worry. You won't make that mistake. But we shall discuss more on that when it happens. Until next time, peoples.
Bye.
Laters.